up, bright nights at the fair are back.
What does Otto's daily life look like?
Hollywood is turning into a bakery with lots of buns in the oven.
And we've got a list of all the scary movies you need this month. That and more right now on Orange Zest.
Hello and welcome to Orange Zest. I'm Maddy alongside Maddie Stussman.
And we've got all the entertainment news you will need to survive your week, including Halloween costumes, Bratz dolls, and movie screenings.
And we're starting on a more serious note as we have updates on Lamar Odom's condition. That's our top story.
Yes, the 35-year-old was found unconscious in a brothel in Las Vegas on Tuesday. Since then, he has been in a coma and has been unresponsive.
However, we have received updates from Entertainment Tonight saying that he has made responsive communication by opening his eyes and saying the word yes to the doctors in the room.
And e-reality star Khloe Kardashian is still in charge of making all his medical decisions, as technically they are still married, even though she cut off contact with him this summer. She remains by his bedside during this difficult time.
And the Syracuse International Film Festival is entering its final few days. It is showing more than 30 new documentaries from all over the world, including a few from SU film students. The 5-day festival began on Wednesday and is being held in theaters around the city. Tickets for the screening are $8 for students. The festival will wrap up on the 18th. And the Society of Professional Journalists will host a screening of the movie Spotlight on October 26 in Herg Auditorium. The drama recalls the true story of how the Boston Globe uncovered the massive scandal of child abuse and cover-up within the Catholic Church. The screening is free for all students. We all know Otto runs around the dome on game days, but what is the rest of his life like?
Orange Zest correspondent Nicole Dimitri braved the rain and cold to follow him around for a day.
That way, okay. Glad we're on a first.
Last week, we headed to Manley Field to follow around Otto at the men's soccer game.
So we just found our very first Otto. I believe it is an impersonator Otto. Hold on, let me check. It might be. Let's see if it can answer some questions. So, Otto, what is your favorite thing to do all day? I don't think Otto's answering. Let's ask another question. Otto, where do you sleep at night? I don't think this is the real Otto, so we're going to have to go find him.
Someone spotted Otto showing off during the game, so I asked around to see just where I could find him.
Here with Hannah Joy right now, and we're going to find out what is your favorite part of Otto?
He's so outgoing. Like, he will literally go up to anyone. It's like, yeah, what's your
Okay, so the question lies, is Otto a girl or a boy?
I've always assumed he was a boy, but now you're making me question this.
Despite the rain, Otto mixed and mingled with the crowd. His celeb status was a little too busy until...
I finally found Otto. Otto, do you ever graduate, or are you just here forever? No, never graduate. Yeah, I think it's good to be here forever, don't you? Syracuse is beautiful in the winter.
Otto asked me to follow him back into the stands and watch him have fun with some young fans. He says his favorite part of his job is getting to dance around.
Try and do it. Okay, ready?
Look, even I got to try my hand at a few tricks. This one was called the famous orange spin.
I had a thing. Okay, I think I did that okay. Oh, even despite the rain coming down right now, Otto was running, jumping, spinning. I even got to learn a couple moves. Kids were playing with him, adults, and everybody just loves Otto. That just means that here at Syracuse, we really do have the best mascot.
For CitrusTV, I'm Nicole Dimitri.
So, Nicole, does Otto sleep in the dome?
Okay, so here's the thing. Otto gets ready and shine,
And he does all of his practices in the dome. So technically, I guess if you have a late practice, he could take a nap or some sleep.
Well, we see Otto everywhere on campus.
Yeah.
Does he have any actual other responsibilities?
Oh, yeah. So you can actually rent out Otto. So he's been to weddings. He's been to functions. So he does a ton of different things. He's also at all of the sporting events and any events on campus. So he's everywhere. You can always see him.
Thank you, Nicole.
Super fun. Thank you.
With Halloween just 2 weeks away, Fright Nights at the Fair are back for the month of October and spookier than ever. Central New York's largest haunted attraction is open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights, and admission is $10. An American musician, Darius Rucker, will be performing at the War Memorial on October 22nd. The singer-songwriter is most known for his Grammy Award-winning rock band, Hootie and the Blowfish. Rucker will perform popular songs like Comeback Song and Wagon Wheel. Tickets are on sale now.
And after the break, we're giving you scary suggestions for your next Netflix and chill.
Body shaming is a huge problem in the celebrity world. We'll be taking a look at that issue.
Stay with us.
On the night of October 14th, Syracuse University was notified of an off-campus incident via Orange Alert. Just moments after the event, CitrusTV News was already bringing you new information on Periscope and social media. Then we brought nearly an hour and a half of live streaming coverage to students on and off campus via the web. Our own Hunter Sines was at the scene near the shooting, sending us live images of the area under investigation. The following day, reporters were live with the full story. With full team coverage, we kept SU informed with the latest, most accurate information possible. We really are your campus news leader.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
They're coming. Places, everybody.
Light check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Everything looks good on our end.
And lights.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
If you see news happening on campus, in Syracuse, or across the nation, call the Citrus TV Newsroom at 315-443-1177 or tweet at CitrusTV News, your campus news leader.
Staring contest.
You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Well, it's almost Halloween, and that means it's time for horror and Halloween movies. Orange Zest reporter Jacob Reynolds is here to take us through his top 5 selections.
That's right, Maddie. It is my favorite time of year. It's almost Halloween, and I've put together a list of a few of my favorite films that I think you all would enjoy. Starting us off at number 5 is what has become a cult classic. It is, of course, the ABC Family staple, Hocus Pocus. This 1993 film only has a 30% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, but that doesn't mean the movie starring Bette Midler is unpopular. It blows up social media every time it's on, and it's one of my personal favorites. It is the only movie on this list that the kids can enjoy without getting too scared. And next on our list, coming in at number 4, is an old classic made in the 1960s. Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho not only features one of the most iconic scenes in cinematic history, but it is generally a spooky movie set in the infamous Bates Motel. Hitchcock takes us on a journey through one of cinema's most frightening motels. And number 3 is a much more recent favorite, The Conjuring, released in 2013, stars Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson as Lorraine and Ed Warren, a couple known for dealing with paranormal activity. Of course, course, because it's a horror movie, the couple faces one of their scariest encounters ever at a rural farmhouse. This movie is legitimately terrifying. The top 2 on my list are older classics. Number 2 is, to this day, the creepiest movie I have ever seen. And of course, I'm talking about the 1973 version of The Exorcist. The movie is not only terrifying, it's just good. It won 2 Oscars and was nominated for several others, including Best Picture. And along with Psycho, The Exorcist has its fair share of iconic Hollywood scenes, including some that might make you turn on a light, hide under the cover, and just turn off the movie. But number 1 on our countdown is my personal favorite, Halloween. Released in 1978, it tells the story of Michael Myers, who comes back to terrorize his hometown. It also stars a young Jamie Lee Curtis as Laurie Strode, who goes on to become one of Myers' targets. The film remains a favorite of critics and horror fans alike, and features some of what I consider the most disturbing techniques ever used in the horror genre. Much like Jaws, Halloween's score is famous, and it's famous for the terror it creates. When the music starts, you never know what's going to happen next, and that's why it makes it so frightening. That's it for your list of the top 5 Halloween movies to watch this October. So the next time you're trying to pick a movie, just remember these, and they might surprise and scare you.
Now, body shaming is becoming a huge problem in both the celebrity world and everyday life.
Here to give us an update on the latest victims is Gianna Astorito.
Feeling self-conscious lately? You are definitely not the only one. Celebrity body shaming has been the new trend that includes fan favorites these past few weeks. Starting off, Selena Gomez admits while on the Ellen show that aired last Friday that after the famous photo of her in the itty-bitty bikini that was released, that it was the first time she'd ever been called fat. Although Gomez admitted that the fat shaming did get to her, she reciprocated by posting another photo in her bathing suit, the caption ending with, "There's more to love." Fast and Furious Vin Diesel was shamed for having a dad bod. He was seen shirtless on a family vacation in Miami when the photo was taken. But proving that he's flabless, the 48-year-old actor posted a picture of him lifting up his shirt to show that his six-pack abs are still intact. He quotes in his Instagram photo, "For those who wanted a show, and for all of the angels that love the dad bod regardless." Lastly, comedian Amy Schumer bashed Khloe Kardashian for all of the weight she lost this past year. In her open monologue Saturday night on SNL, she jabs at Kardashian when she states how Khloe has lost half of her body weight, saying she lost a Kendall. Kardashian fired back on Twitter, but it turns out that all is well in the world again when Schumer apologizes over social media.
And now it's time for Last Word. Maddie and I will only have 15 seconds each to give our thoughts on this week's biggest stories. All right, here it goes. So our first topic is Donald Trump will be hosting SNL. Maddie, your thoughts?
I'm really surprised because Donald Trump has been killing it in the polls recently. And I think by hosting SNL, he will only increase his chances. It's important to be able to laugh at yourself, I think.
I agree. And, Hillary did it, and I think that was pretty well received. And so I think it's good for him to be putting himself on this platform, and it's kind of connecting with the younger generation. SNL reaches quite a few people, so I think it's probably a good idea for him. I definitely want to watch. All right, our next topic is the marshmallow only Lucky Charms.
I heard about this, and it's funny because as a kid I would only eat the marshmallows in the cereal, and my mom would be like, she would threaten me. She'd be like, we're not gonna get any of these Lucky Charms cereal if you're only gonna eat the marshmallows. And I was like, well, that's my favorite part. But now as I'm getting older, I don't know.
I think that this is so unhealthy, so I don't really understand why anyone would want to eat this. Just picturing it makes my tummy hurt.
I know.
But I think they're only releasing 10 boxes, and you have to enter a contest, so everyone out there is not getting it.
Stay away.
Okay, next up, Playboy will only feature women with clothes on.
So I think this is kind of interesting decision for them because that's what Playboy is known for, is nude women. And I think it'd be an interesting topic just to hear from the boys about this. We gotta go talk to some of our guy friends and see what they think.
I think that, it's great that they're trying something new, trying to stay competitive, but I have a feeling this might not work out. Yeah. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I'm pretty sure in a few months we open up Playboy. I think the full nudes will be back. All right, our next topic is the mac and cheese kid. This video is going viral.
Oh my gosh, I know. And it's so funny because this happens happens so much on a college campus. You know, like drunk kids just like wanting food. But I think the worst part is his sandals and socks.
I didn't notice that. I'll have to watch the video. Okay, so my thoughts are I love mac and cheese. I am a huge mac and cheese fan. I understand why he needed it so bad late at night, but I'm pretty sure there's Easy Mac in about every single person's dorm room.
He's a little aggressive. And I think I'd be mad at my friend for filming me and then posting that on social media.
I agree. Okay, and finally, our last topic, the role model brat dolls.
I think these are so cool, so inspirational. It kind of reminds me of that Barbie commercial, too. Did you take a look at that?
Yeah, they're sending a positive message.
It's such a positive message to young girls because, you know, that's what we grow up on.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what I was going to say. I think it's great that they're stripping down the makeup, and all of these dolls really look like the people that she's paying them to be. And there's like J.K. Rowling, there's all these influential women, so I think it's awesome that they're doing that.
And when we come back, celebrities, and more celebrities.
We're talking couples, breakups, and babies.
We'll see you right here in a minute.
Staring contest!
You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
This new mom is struggling to get the skates just right. Now she's holding on for dear life.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
Really?
Buzz, what's up, man? You left some leaves burning out here.
Yeah, I just came in just for a second.
Come on, man. If it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave. You could torch the whole neighborhood.
It's a good point there, Smokey.
9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
What do you think it would be like to teach? Chances are, you have no idea. Teachers today are breaking down obstacles, finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, proving that greatness can be found in everyday places, and that you don't need to be famous to be unforgettable. That's what it's like to teach.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for our Kardashian-free celebrity segment.
We have several correspondents in studio to give us the latest updates of Hollywood. Starting us off is Sarah Perks.
This week, the unbelievably handsome John Stamos was officially charged with a DUI. He was arrested June 12th under the influence of GHB, the so-called date rape drug. But do not worry, he was only using it as a fitness supplement. Ronda Rousey is officially off the market for now. Her new man of interest is UFC fighter Travis Brown. He was quoted telling MMA that their relationship was too mature for titles, but that they are in fact together. Erin Andrews is still seeking justice through a $75 million lawsuit. In 2008, Peeping Tom Michael Barrett had videotaped Andrews through her hotel room door while she was getting dressed. Andrews sued the Marriott because of its negligent employees that placed Barrett in the room next to hers at his request. All Hollywood watchers know that gossip isn't complete without hookups and breakups. In studio with your full couples report is Monique Euster.
Country singers Faith Hill and Tim McGraw celebrated their 19th wedding anniversary on October 6th. McGraw posted a sentimental video on Facebook about the day he proposed, writing, quote, "Happy anniversary to the best person I know." And Vampire Diaries star Nina Dobrev and actor Austin Stowell made their red carpet debut at a movie premiere at the beginning of the summer. The couple has been dating since the beginning of summer. Rita Ora and Travis Barker also took their relationship public in October when they went on a spooky date to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios in LA. The two met at a charity basketball game in September. And despite rumors of Calvin Harris and Taylor Swift's breakup, the couple is still happily together. Harris took to Twitter on Monday to shut down the rumors that Swift dumped him after he visited a Thai massage parlor in Hollywood last month. In the tweet, Harris threatened to sue everyone who contributed to the rumors for defamation of character. And Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez may not be together anymore, but a new source revealed that Bieber supported Gomez throughout her entire treatment for lupus. The insider said Bieber performed made-up songs on Skype for Gomez and ordered her favorite meals. Well, now we've talked couples, but there is a bundle of celebrity babies coming along soon. Here with your complete maternity report is Elisa Candiotti.
There was a big baby boom in Hollywood this week as many celebrities welcomed their newborns. Comedian Jeff Dunham's world just got twice as exciting. He and his wife welcomed twins Jack and James on Sunday, just in time for the couple's 3rd anniversary. Maybe singer Marcus Mumford and his son will set those boys up with their baby girl. The two recently welcomed daughter Evelyn into the world, and Kimberly Caldwell is officially a mom. The American Idol alum and her soccer star husband Jordan Harvey now have a family of 3 with their baby girl named Harlow. Joining the trend is also Chrissy Teigen, who showed off her small baby bump this week after announcing that she and musician John Legend are expecting their first child. Chrissy shared the news in a touching Instagram post that got over 700,000 likes. Sarah Palin's daughter Bristol also turned to Instagram for some exciting news. After 7 months of pregnancy, she finally revealed the gender of her baby. In a few weeks, she will be having a girl. We're expecting a whole lot more on those who are expecting, so make sure to tune back for some more baby gossip.
Thank you, Alyssa, for all that baby news. We'll be right back after this short break.
Wow, these are really good.
You act surprised. Practice makes perfect.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Looks like it's done.
Don't let salmonella get funky with your chicken. On average, 1 in 6 Americans will get a foodborne illness this year. You can't see these microbes, but they might be there. So learn the right temperature to cook each type of meat. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
So they say it's a man's world? I don't see anybody's name on it.
While they were doing their thing, we slowly changed our lives.
Today, women can do anything men can do. And there's one thing we're even better at.
And now it's time for a new game we'd like to call Fashion DPS. We're going to have pictures of past celebrity Halloween outfits behind us and either vote dig it or tick it.
Our first celebrity costume is Katy Perry dressed as a flaming hot Cheeto. Mads, what do you think?
Well, I think this is definitely a creative costume, so props for her. I assume she didn't buy this anywhere because I have never seen this before, so I'm going to say maybe she made it or at least had a little bit of help. That purse is fabulous. She looks a little scary, but I say I'm going to dig it because I love her creativity, and I think she's the only girl out there as a flaming hot Cheeto.
I do love that. I do love the creativity. She's really getting into the character with the facial expressions. I love that. But I don't like Cheetos, so that is why I'm ticketing her. Sorry, Katy Perry, but if you would have chosen another snack of my preference, maybe I would have dug it a little bit more. But up next, both Ellen DeGeneres and Meredith Vieira decided to dress up as Amal Clooney or Amal and George Clooney together.
Well, so yeah, both the women were Amal, and
Yes.
they had both had a stuffed George Clooney on the same day on both of their talk shows. So I think that was a little embarrassing for both of them. They both looked great, but just for the fact that they both did the exact same thing, I would say I'm going to tick it. I like being original, do your own thing, And I think this obviously wasn't creative enough if they both had the same idea. They look great though.
Maddie, it's George Clooney. I dig it. Mads, if you could have anyone else besides George Clooney, who would you want stuffed next to you on your side?
Nick Jonas. That's an easy answer.
I think I would do Channing Tatum, only because we just saw Magic Mike last weekend, and he looked great in that movie.
George Clooney's a good one, though.
All right, next, Paris Hilton took to the town as Miley Cyrus from her infamous VMA performance. What do you think?
I actually think that Paris Hilton looks better than Miley Cyrus. I think she looks hot in this outfit, and I don't know how, it's obviously a little bit different, so she didn't 100% nail the costume, but I think she looks really good. She probably had a lot of fun in that outfit that night.
So you dig
it.
I dig it.
I'm going to dig it.
I dig it too. I love that. She's having so much fun, and like that's a fun costume too. And they both look so good. I love that.
I feel like the two top buns has become iconic after that.
I know. Ugh. And finally, the cast of the Today Show dressed up as characters from SNL.
Yes, they dress up as a team every year, and I love that they always do that. And this year on their reveal, they all acted out the skits from these SNL characters. So I think it was so funny. I think they all nailed the costumes so well. So I'm going to say dig it.
Dig it. I dig it too.
It was so fun.
I think they're such a family on the Today Show. They love dressing up, doing things together. I think we should have a fun little SNL skit costume.
Dress up. We could do the mom jeans.
Yes,
I love
jeans.
when they did
Bring
that.
Those back.
They looked great, actually, to be honest.
You can easily pick them up at the Salvation Army or something. And when we come back, our Orange Zest music playlist is guaranteed to make your haunted party twice as spooky.
Orange Zest, we'll be right back.
So, I just moved in with this family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that. That's disgusting. Oh, poop already. You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
How you doing? My name's Steve. My family's lived in this neighborhood for years. Recently, things got so tight, we had to go to our local food bank for help. I lost a lot of sleep worrying about what the neighbors might think. That is until I saw them there, too. How'd I do, Steve?
A little stiff. You could have done a little better.
What? Come on. You know, I have an Academy Award.
Yeah, but not for playing me.
Play a role in ending hunger. Visit feedingamerica.org/hunger and find your local food bank.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Searching for help with Dachshund Reading.
No.
Let me try. Sarah's bright, but when she's reading, she has trouble sounding out words. Playing world music. What?
I give up.
Wait, I was trying to show you how Sarah feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
Join parents and experts at understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues to help your child thrive.
Okay.
And before we say goodbye, we want to leave you with our top 2 Halloween song picks.
Well, you cannot have a Halloween party without Thriller by Michael Jackson. I think it is the ultimate Halloween jam, and I also think that would be a great Halloween costume.
It would, and it kind of reminds me of that movie,
13 going on 30.
Yep.
Yeah.
And my top Halloween song pick is definitely Ghostbusters. I mean, I haven't seen that movie in such a long time. So it really is a throwback, and it would also be a great costume if you and your friends want to dress up as your Halloween playlist.
That'd be a fun theme.
And many companies use interns to run their social media accounts, but for one in Australia, interns simply aren't worthy enough.
The company Chicken Treat has an actual chicken named Betty tweeting from their account.
Some actual words of advice from the Avian include Aza Vu Zitz Ziza and T7 Usu.
Such wisdom from a very special bird.
I know. And that's all we have. That's all the latest from Orange Zest.
And in honor of our Halloween episode, Maddie and I are dressed in black and orange today, kind of like the first day we met.
I know, that was really fun. It was about 3 years ago. I was like, that girl looks so cool. I'm going to go sit next to her on the bus. So we went and sat next to each other.
And the first thing I said to her, she was wearing her orange Syracuse sweatshirt and black yoga pants. And I was like, wow, you look like Halloween. And somehow she still wanted to be my friend from that point
I know,
forward.
yeah, you kind of insulted me. But we were kind of self-conscious of wearing the orange Syracuse with the black pants because it was kind of like
We do it all the time now. It doesn't matter.
Whatever.
I guess we look like Halloween frequently.
I know.
It's a good color combo. At least you know it goes together.
It is. Well, enjoy your Halloween weekend that's coming up. And
real quick, Maddie, what are you dressing up as?
I don't know yet. Let's do something
I guess we'll have to wait and see.
We'll tell you next time.
We'll catch us on Twitter at CitrusTV.net. I'm Maddie Sussman.
And I'm Maddie Oleskevich. Happy Halloween, guys.
We'll see you next time.